These are people's lives, but I hear what you're saying, man.
Yeah.
Totally.
But you can't go like this either.
No, totally.
BPD.
Yet again, the VPD comes in to serve and protect the rich. One more time, serving and protecting
Vancouver's
the
Eviction
rich.
Services. Good work, guys.
Good
Congratulations.
work. Good job, boys. Stand tall and proud.
There's about 5 or 6 tenants remaining. The police are forcing them out, and the city's going to come and close down the building sometime today.
The Anti-Poverty Committee is committed to staying here and defending this building for the tenants that we're working with who want to remain here, who are being illegally evicted by the City of Vancouver and the owners of this hotel. And we're here to defend them, make sure they are not evicted, make sure that they can stay here so that they're not put out onto the street. No more Olympic evictions, no more shutting down hotels.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Because groups like DARA, who have been down here for a long time, understand that there are human beings sleeping outside.
In this case, we can't prevent an owner from closing a hotel, but we can insist that he follows the law, and the law would require a 3-month eviction notice plus the equivalent of 1 month's rent. He's given these people a 13-day eviction notice, depending on the city, to act as an eviction service.
What should be done with this building?
I wish they could have fixed it up and everybody could have stayed. I wish. Some people don't take it as well as I do.
I mean, the reality is, we've had an issue with homelessness regardless of the Olympics. The Olympics are an opportunity for the City of Vancouver to draw from something that is a wonderful opportunity in so many areas, in terms of international community, in terms of peace, in terms of motivation for young people.
Let us in! 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 Let us in!
Assault 1331, assault!
I think what they're doing is jeopardizing the legitimacy of the issue, because the response that I'm hearing is, you know, these people have no credibility because of their tactics.
Again, what a free protest.
You're certainly allowed to protest. There's an area that you can't
Okay, so we can go in here and protest? No, you can't. So, again, what's a free protest?
A protest for
is it in a parking lot?
Let us in.
Right before we left for here, a bunch of police told us that we were allowed down here if we weren't carrying weapons or wearing balaclavas.
No weapons.
So here we are, no weapons, no balaclavas. We want on this property right now. You cannot search us.
Okay, sir.
Did you guys want to attend this?
Come on, you gotta take me out for dinner if you're gonna search me 3 times.
You're at a concert, okay? You go in and you stay in. If you go out, you get searched again. Plain and simple.
There's a number of different types of protests, and overall, one of the things that I cherish and value about democratic society is the right to protest. But the right to protest stops when it interferes with other people's rights to enjoy. And that's where these protesters have crossed the line.
You know, all of a sudden we become the media celebrities and there's a window of opportunity. Unfortunately, that window is going to come smashing closed because we're not concerned about how we're portrayed in the media or what the so-called general public believes. We're concerned what we can do as a political organization to make political influence.
You know, because we're past the days now where we can just point the finger at another level of government and say it's yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Minister, and thank you all for coming today. It's great to be with you all here on the traditional territories of the Coast Salish First Nation. The province is purchasing 10 single-room occupancy hotels in Vancouver and 1 single-room occupancy hotel in Victoria. That means 76 more units in Victoria and 882 new units in Vancouver.
It's politicians doing what politicians do, playing politics, playing the shell game with the money, and not actually taking action. I haven't talked to anybody or met anybody who's been housed by the municipal or provincial government.
The Olympics is great for all British Columbians, and we will continue to do that. In terms of our housing strategy, that was something that was, frankly, we were investing additional dollars in housing prior to the Olympics coming.
We want the city to buy hotels. We want the province to buy hotels. We don't care who buys them. We don't want them to buy them because we believe that they're adequate housing. At the end of the day, you're going to end up with a 100 square foot room. 100 square foot room is not adequate.
I think some of them will be disappointed that they might not have as much of protest.
I don't think that, as unhappy as I am with a lot of what BC Housing has announced today, I don't think anything would be being announced without protest. And those protests will continue.